Hi everybody, I'm Scott Bino, Vice President of Marketing for North America here at Crawford & Company, and today on Crawford Chat, I am joined by Andrea Kirkland, who is the Director of Operations for Platform Solutions and Contractor Connection. Is that correct?
Yeah, perfect.
Awesome. Thank you for being here. Appreciate your time. Appreciate you joining me here. First question, Andrea, what do you do at Crawford?
I work with our operations teams in Contractor Connection, so I get to work out with our billing team, reporting, network management, and estimate review teams. We just kind of keep things moving to make sure policyholders are helped.
That's perfect. And so what I want to talk to you today about is specifically Contractor Connection. So Contractor Connection operates in a variety of regions that Crawford serves. Let's talk about Contractor Connection Canada specifically. So what does Contractor Connection do in Canada?
We start off with our membership services team, so they make sure that we have contractors coast to coast across Canada that can help out with the policyholders anywhere our clients have them. And then we dispatch based on performance. We do a lot of follow-ups to make sure communication flows between the adjuster and the contractor so that there aren't any delays. Once the estimate's uploaded, our team looks for a technically accurate estimate. So that might be that we catch something where there's like two line items overlapping by mistake, or it could be something that they missed putting crown molding up on the ceiling. We just want to make sure that it's technically accurate before it goes to the adjuster so that they know what they're dealing with policy limits. And then our customer service team follows up again right through to a customer satisfaction survey. So I think the cool thing about Canada and like how we really help our clients is that we deal with both national brands and independent contractors. So they can really just flip a switch and say we need more help in a certain area where there was volume, and we have a lot of different contractors that we can tap on the shoulder with our network who's always willing to help.
So you mentioned customer satisfaction and policyholder satisfaction. So I got to believe in you know, luckily haven't had to experience anything too major in terms of property damage, but you know, restoration and repair has got to be a pretty stressful time for policyholders. So what are some of the ways that Contractor Connection Canada helps with the policyholder to keep them kind of informed and in the loop and transparent around what's going on with their repair? So
a couple different ways that we can accomplish this. Some clients use a tool called JobTrack. It's an online communication platform. So once a contractor has been dispatched, the policyholder gets an email notification and they can get updates on this that say like when the job is supposed to start, when a contractor is going to come out, so when the visits are scheduled. And they can keep us informed along the way too by saying that they're either really satisfied or not satisfied, and then we can jump in to help course correct and make sure that things are going smoothly from that point forward. We have some unique situations where we have a customer experience partner that we assign, and that gives a person a direct email and a phone number to reach out anytime they have a problem, and we can use different escalation paths to get to the adjuster or their superior if needed, and same on the contractor side, we can go right to the owner if that's required. Thankfully, it hasn't come up a lot, but there are options there. And then of course, we really work behind the scenes, just making sure that communication is flowing and there aren't unnecessary delays. So if the homeowner does call either the contractor or the adjuster, everybody's on the same page with what's going on.
And I can imagine volume can shift, right, and change things, right? So day-to-day volume is one thing, but specifically in 2024, we had a lot of sort of major events, catastrophic events in Canada that kind of hit in rapid succession. So how does Contractor Connection step up and work through catastrophic events, and maybe what's different given daily volume? What are some of the things that we do to help there?
Yeah, summertime was definitely interesting going into the fall. I mean, contractors get dispatched right away, but it doesn't just end there when you're going through the restoration process. It can take a long time to get all the materials there. So all of our clients do have preferred contractors on their network, but one big value add of Contractor Connection is that we do have over 500 in our network. So in Calgary area, Edmonton area, when things were happening there, we were able to reach out to some others on our network and make sure that they were willing to step up and help out different clients. And then we have our coach of performance managers that help them go through the program instructions. So the policyholder has the same experience if you deal with a different insurance company day to day, or if you're just helping out for a certain CAT event. And then we also had our estimate review team. We partnered with Crawford Inspection Services to do some virtual estimate writing. So that was really good. That was for the exterior hail claim that happened in the summer. We were able to do a really quick turnaround to make sure that policyholders knew what the limits were and how much it was going to cost to get their repairs done.
So last question for you, and it's around technology, right? So, and I'm sure you've probably been asked this question a lot, but you know, technology is changing every industry, and I think we've been saying that for decades too. Even just me saying that now, it just sounds like something that we've said so many times. But what technology or how is technology changing or reshaping the contractor repair industry in Canada?
So I have a pretty conservative view on technology, I would think. Insurance isn't the most fast-moving as far as embracing it. There's a lot of regulatory bodies in there. I think that easy access to things has really been the biggest change. So whether that be different communication methods with online information, getting text to them if they need it, but also for site visit information. So being able to upload photos directly of damage. It helps with triage, so everybody has water in their basement. Some people have water still coming in and it's nearing an electrical box versus other people that just have a stain showing that water was there. So it really helps with the triage. I think easy access is probably the number one thing. Even some technologies that allow you to do, like the homeowner can get a link and do a scan of the outside of their home to take measurements and get an estimate written for how much their roof is going to take to repair. I think easy access would be my final answer on that.
Great, no, that's perfect. And Andrea, listen, thank you so much for joining me today. Really appreciate you taking the time to come in and chat with me about Contractor Connection. Really great to have you. Appreciate your time. And thanks everybody for watching this episode of Crawford Chat. Be sure to stay tuned for the next episode.
This is so professional. I honestly thought it was like a camera and a ring light.
Yeah, no, it's more than a ring light, for sure. Talking, moving.
That's your natural movement.
Hey, so tell me about Contractor Connection. And then here we are. And then here we are.
I'm too nervous to move.
Yeah, don't, because you got the whole thing after.
I know.
Yeah, if you move, it'll blow up. This will be the hardest part. You look so nervous. Who would play you in a movie about your life?
I feel like Alicia Silverstone is kind of coming
God,
to
that's
mind.
Totally, yeah. I can't
like-
unsee it now. That is totally true, yes.
So I don't know what that says about me, because really I associate her with Clueless, but you know.
I think everybody does, but that is the correct answer to the question.
So yeah, thank you.
What's your favorite office snack or home?
Cheese. I mean, cheese and nut
Cheese.
snack from Costco.
Oh, okay.
They're so
Cheese.
tasty.
Is there like a specific type of cheese that you like, or is any cheese will do?
Have you ever been to Costco for those
I've
cheese ones?
been to Costco before. Costco does not sponsor this. Cheese and nuts.
Yeah.
If you could instantly learn any skill, what would it be?
I would love to learn how to sing.
How to sing.
Yeah.
We can do that right now.
Oh, you can do that right now.
You know,
Skill.
I think we can start this today. I think you can learn how to sing today. Go ahead, give me a C. If you had to wear one color for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Pink.
Pink. Oh, you didn't even let me finish the questions. You just knew. You were there.
Pink is my favorite.
Okay. What's the most outrageous lie you've ever told?
I'm not really much of a liar.
No, you liar.
I'm really not.
No?
I lied to a friend recently, and then I went home and I admitted to everybody that I lied, just so that
You
everybody
couldn't live
knew.
with yourself?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay, good. Yeah.
All right, carry on.